At Jared, we know devotion isn't a once-a-year occasion. And once the flowers have wilted and the chocolates have disappeared, you'll still want them to know how much you care. Dare to give a gift that lasts this Valentine's Day with our incredible selection of jewelry. From delicate rose gold to bold black diamonds, Jared has hundreds of pieces under $299 and exclusive collections you won't find anywhere else. Shop online or find a store near you at jared.com and dare to be devoted.
When you need help or advice, you turn to your parents or a trusted friend for help. So why go outside of Virginia, your home, when you need car insurance? Able Insurance gives you individual attention and won't turn you away no matter what your driving record looks like. Giving same-day personal service in the state of Virginia for over 30 years. Able Insurance, 979-0814 is the number. AbleInsurance.com is the site.
I want the whole world spin my record. Cheryl, the Hooded Styles, check game, stay free records. Oh, shorty girl fed to death and I'm massaging. Bad news even be massaging. I got a city head, I be massaging. Pinky rings on my finger, I'm massaging. I got a speedboat concert cause I massage. I coming through about a whole Econo Lodge. I be massaging. I be massaged. I'm coming through with Cadillacs and massaging. Yeah, boats I'm constantly massaging. I got GPSs, I be massaging. I catch croaker fish cause I'm massaging. I like a macaroni plate, I be massaging. Even oodles and noodles, I be massaging. Straight out the ghetto cause I'm massaging. I got ice around my neck cause I'm massaging. Or even gold teeth, I'm massaging. A pinky ring iced out cause I'm massaging. I got $100 million, I be massaging. I got $10, I be massaging. I got $1,000, I be massaging. I got 22 cents and be massaging. I take a penny and be massaging. I tell shorty girl fat, I be massaging. Your big tooth, I be massaging. I be massaging, I be massaging. I got a GPS stern with massaging. Whole share road chain be massaging.
What up, 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 though? Sorry about the long intro, but we here. BallHawk, man, live show on this Wednesday, February 13th, one day before Valentine's Day. We're going to get it in, man. We got a nice plethora of topics we're going to talk about in this hour show. Of course, the phone lines are open, 760-695-1106. Shout out to sponsor Able Insurance. Shout out to Shut the Hell Up Juice. And we're going to get right into it, man. If you haven't already, subscribe to the BallHawk Show podcast, Apple Podcast, iTunes, BlogTalk Radio, which we're streaming live right now, which you listen to on the app. Go to YouTube. I'm streaming live on YouTube right now and also on Facebook. So without further ado, man, let's go ahead and talk about it. I guess first, you want to talk about NFL stuff? Nah, let's go ahead and start off with the NBA. We're going to start off with Russell Westbrook and how you got some false narratives being thrown out there, man. We got some false narratives. What's up, Jerry? We got some false narratives, and I'm getting tired of it, man, especially with Russell Westbrook and how they just pushing to the side the accomplishment that for the past 2 years he's averaged a triple-double. We all know this. 10 straight games with a triple-double. And it's like pulling teeth for folks to say something positive about Russell Westbrook. And I just don't understand it. I'm getting tired of it. You know, you got to do like Colin Cowherd, who stand up at night. You know, his ex-wife's husband must look like Russell Westbrook or something because he just despises Russell Westbrook. You know, he had Chris Broussard on the show, you know, on the Herd. Shout out to Chris Broussard for serving Colin Cowherd plenty of shut the hell up juice for being very disrespectful to Russell Westbrook. We talk about a walking triple-double. Damn it, I ain't going to stay calm. Dude is a walking triple-double. He walk in the gym, he going to get double digits in 3 statistical categories. 3 of them. What up, Jay for Joseph? He said Harden is better than Westbrook. Hey, that's cool, but let's get back to Westbrook. Okay, I'm glad you said something about Harden. So James Harden got 30 straight games of 30 points. We all love that, right? Everybody says it's easier to score in the NBA right now. So why the hell are we excited about 30 straight points? Or 30 straight games with 30 points, right? I will be excited. Don't get me wrong. I'm excited. Shout out to you, James Harden. Salute to you. But we just act like a triple damn double is easy. Then you got the nerve of people saying, well, he stat pad. You don't think James Harden with 23 points with 2 minutes left in the game won't think about, damn it, I'm going to go get my 30 so I can keep this streak going? You don't think that? Colin talking about fake ass. Nah, he didn't say fake ass, but he said fake rebounds. People put out a video of Russell Westbrook getting rebounds, talking about look how Adams is just allowing him to get rebounds. Well, you know what? How about everybody else go get them some fake rebounds? You know what I'm saying? I just don't get it, yo. Like, how come we can't have the same energy for each accomplishment? How come we got to downplay an accomplishment? That's a triple-double still mean the same. Well, Oscar Robertson did it. Nobody never do it again. Russell Westbrook did it. Won MVP. Cool. He'll never do it again. Paul George is there. Ain't nowhere in the world Russell Westbrook going average a triple-double. Paul George there. He did it again. Guess what the things he got? He didn't even make first team all NBA. You average a triple-double, and they like, you know what? It's normal now. Okay, you did it. You're doing it too much, Russ. Sit your ass down. And then you got people who say, well, Russ, he only cares about stats. He don't care about winning. In the last 3 seasons, when you break down the triple-double for Russell Westbrook, when you break down that for Russell Westbrook, look at this stat. I got it written down because I ain't want to forget it. 72-20 the past 3 seasons when Russell Westbrook gets a triple-double. Everybody loves stats. Everybody loves advanced analytics. If you look at the numbers, they don't want to talk no more when you throw out the stats or the team stats when they get a triple-double. You know what I'm saying? They said Russell Westbrook a selfish player. Exactly, Chad. How you selfish and you averaging 11 dimes a game? They say Russell Westbrook, he dominates the ball. That Kyrie Irving, he dominates the ball. Don't James Harden dominate the basketball? Don't LeBron, King James got to dominate the basketball, wiping his chest 4 and 5 times? Huh? Why do we make exceptions? I give you LeBron. LeBron got, 3 rings, 4 rings? I forgot. He got a bunch of rings. James Harden ain't got a single damn ring. Ain't been to the finals since he disappeared in his only finals. But don't nobody call him a ball stopper. We just love 30 straight points in 30 games. I do. Kyrie Irving. Boston's better without Kyrie Irving. He's a ball stopper. He has to have the ball to dance. What the hell you think LeBron and James Harden is doing? Holding the ball, dancing. Dance, 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 dance. And then what they talk about with Russell Westbrook is Paul George stayed because of Russell Westbrook. Paul George is averaging how many points this year? Who took a back seat to allow Paul George to get busy this year? Russell Westbrook. He averaging 21, 11, and 11. But he don't get any praise. When Dwayne Wade took a back seat to LeBron James, he was loved. He was loved. And can anybody tell me where the Rockets at right now? I know CP3 been out, but with James Harden scoring all these damn points, where they at in the West? Are they above OKC? And I hate to pit these two guys against each other, but I see how first thing first and Nick Wright and Chris Carter just love James Harden. He moonwalking to the free throw line. He moonwalking to the three-point line. They just love James Harden. But when they talk about Russell Westbrook, it's crickets. Y'all gonna put some respect on Russell Westbrook. Is it because he dressed different? Is it because he dressed different? My dog said he a damn Rockets fan and he don't want to hear it. I mean, what is it, man? What we doing? Can we have the same energy? Can we celebrate all athletes the same? How come we got to just gloss over the triple-double? Is it that normal now? Is Russell Westbrook that damn great that he can make a triple-double seem very ordinary? It's not even extraordinary anymore. You just take the extra off. It's just ordinary. LeBron James got a triple-double last night in a loss for the Hawks. Nick Wright sure talked about that jank. His nose getting longer every day with all them damn lies he be spreading. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I just hate false narratives in sports. false narratives in sports. Let me go one step further. Excuse my language, YouTube, Facebook, everybody excuse my language, can't be clean all the time. But this false narrative that's being thrust upon a dude like Antonio Brown right now for the Pittsburgh Steelers, right? Pittsburgh is an organization, no matter the decade, no matter the era, no matter what, they reload and they continue to be competitive, right? So you got people that's like, get rid of Antonio. It's not working. Him and Big Ben, it's not working. It just is what it is. Sometimes you get around a coworker, you're just like, you know what, dog? One of us got to leave. You the quarterback. I'm Antonio Brown, the receiver. I got to leave. I'm done. I can't fake it no more. Cool. The organization said, hey, the owner was like, it's a slim chance that he's going to be on this roster by next season. He put that out there in writing. So Antonio Brown wants to accelerate the process. So yesterday on Twitter, he said, thank you for the 9 years. Pittsburgh, on the better things. Basically, damn it, let's get it done. Trade me. Since you out here bluffing, trade me. You throwing my name all through the dirt, and I know I bust timber tantrums. I'm passionate. Ain't that what we said about Tom Brady? They're passionate. He's a leader. He loves to play the game. He's in the face of a referee because he loves his teammates. He's running all the way down the field to get in the face of a Ryan Clark to let him know, don't you ever talk bad about me. How dare you not be a quarterback and be passionate? Now you got people calling receivers divas. I'm about to be frank with y'all, okay? Strap up. Get your seatbelt ready. Shout out to Tate Rock. URLTV.tv. Smack. You know why they call receivers divas? They're basically calling them a female dog. That's a code word. You might as well just say you're acting like a female dog. I don't want to curse. I let my guests do that when they calling. But that's what they doing. When you call somebody, saying somebody a diva, you basically saying they a Mitch. That's just what you're doing. You're saying they are Mitches. Well, if I'm a Mitch, let me go. You know what? Call, I see you on the line. You know what I'm gonna correlate this to? Here's the deal, right? You know you got a personality like a T.O., a personality like a Chad Johnson, a personality like Antonio Brown. And what do they always say? As long as you're producing, there isn't an issue, right? It's just like when a dude go out there and you know Halle Berry crazy as hell, but all you see is her, Halle Berry wearing yoga pants or J-Lo wearing yoga pants, and you know they crazy, you know they'll cut you. You might end up on an episode of Snap, but damn it, you want the Sniz-IE, so you like, you know what? I don't care. But we ain't going to applaud you when you finally divorce them because they crazy. So that's what I'm trying to correlate with the Pittsburgh Steelers. I ain't going to applaud you because you finally tired of Antonio Brown antics. He had these antics before you gave him the money. And you said, as long as he produced, we good. Last I checked, he's still producing. What the problem is? Huh? Last I checked, she's still wearing yoga pants. What the problem is? That's what we doing? Now everybody want to praise, oh, he's a diva. He been a diva the whole time. Cut the check. What up, Darian?
What's going on, boss man?
Ain't nothing. Hey, man, I know I'm talking about Westbrook. JaVale in the building, too. Go ahead and talk about your boy Westbrook. I looked at the YouTube video you shared with me. Chris Broussard served that man so much shut the hell up juice. Colin Cowherd should be ashamed of his damn self. He should be ashamed. Colin Cowherd, your ass on timeout. You can't talk about Westbrook for a full month.
Hey, he had that man so mad that boy was turning red on TV, boy. He was getting served so much shut the hell up juice. It was bad.
Exactly.
Man. But here's the thing. The first thing I wanted to talk about with Westbrook, I don't think you could really talk about Westbrook until you really kind of debunk the fake narratives like Kevin Durant. So the thing with Kevin Durant, right, when it was him and Kevin Durant, name a playoff series that Kevin Durant has won without Russell Westbrook. I'll wait. All right,
hey,
number two. Everybody always want to talk about Kevin Durant, like, oh, well, you know, the reason he hasn't won because Russell Westbrook don't ever handle the ball and all this other stuff. Here, I got one for you. Remember the Game 6 series against the Spurs? And that game, like, they had the chance. It was overtime. They had every chance to win that game. Oh, boy, kept serving Kevin Durant the ball. What happened? All right, let's go to – we don't have to go back that far. We can go to 3-1. Russell Westbrook didn't have nothing to do with the way Kevin Durant was getting shot in his face by Klay Thompson, game 4, 5, and 6 of that series. It was last 3 games of that series where Klay Thompson just started going off. Kevin Durant was on all this defense that he was playing, and Klay Thompson was just lighting his ass up, and there was nothing that they could do about it. And then let's talk about when Kevin Durant was without Russell Westbrook, that series against the Grizzlies. That was a winnable series, and he couldn't do it. So where does there's so much hate about Russell come from, really? All these fake narratives. I'm to the point now that everybody just like to hate Russell just to hate Russell. I don't know, it's because his little snarky attitude with the media. I mean, he's him. That's just how he is. You know what I'm saying? And even for him to be the dog that he is, I was like, Kevin Durant would easily be the best player on earth if he had the same attitude that Russ was, the same aggressive attitude. But the dog that Russell Westbrook is, sometimes he can be a little bullish, and it may upset some teammates or whatever. Like, even for, say, like Victor Oladipo, when Victor Oladipo got there, and they trying to fault him for his growth. I don't think if Oladipo would not have gone through that series with Russell, he would not be who he was when he got to Indiana, because he won't shit when he was with Orlando. So they go one, and then he talks about how he learned from Russell just sitting under him, because he won't make it shit when he was with Russell Westbrook.
OKC.
And then, and then you talk about with Deion Waiters. Deion Waiters missed so many freaking layups when he was with OKC. But of course they're gonna blame Russ for that, because they're saying that, if he didn't take so many shots. A lot of these guys have the shot. This is the first year I could say that Russ actually has people around him that he absolutely trusts. That he can actually step back and be able to distribute the ball, and where he doesn't have to do so much. I mean, even when he first won the MVP, who was he going to throw to? Steven Adams and Enes Kanter? Who is he going to pass the ball to? He had Oladipo, but Oladipo was hurt a quarter of the season, and then when he was back, he was missing shit. And then last year, with the Jazz series, if a half-decent Carmelo, who we paid to close games, the one thing that he's good at, Carmelo couldn't even do that. So he couldn't trust him on that, so it was all on Paul George and Russ to win, because nobody was making shit. Like, people just do making them narratives like they don't be watching the game. I don't understand.
So my question is, you sound like my man Bowman, and I respect Russ's game. Why doesn't anyone other than Paul George want to play with him? Nobody wants to play with Russ. So
because
other than Paul
of
George,
the fake narrative that was built around him. What killed Russell was the whole thing about Kevin Durant leaving. They was like, well, if a player of Kevin Durant's stature can't play with him, then nobody could play with him. And then that was the whole thing, not knowing Kevin Durant was going to leave in the first place. Everybody was trying to say that he's trying to use Russ as a fucking excuse.
How do you know that? How do you know that? And even I can't recall if it was last week or the week before when I brought up something about Russ. Even Hawk said nobody wants to play with him. Like, nobody other than George this past off season.
No, I was throwing out that's the narrative. That's the narrative. Nobody wants to play with him.
So
it's a false narrative that Colin had been pushing for the longest, and then everybody's sitting there buying into that stuff. Yes,
everybody's off mute, just so they know. Everybody's off mute.
This year, his shooting is down. The man was hurt. Yep. Had to get a knee reconstructed, and the man just had 2 twins. Where are you gonna find time to work on your shots during that time? Well,
come on, bro.
I barely find time working on shit with one child.
JaVale, I got a question, JaVale, because you had a great rebuttal. You said, how do you know I forgot what Darian said. You said, but how do you know it's a false narrative? How do you know guys don't want to play with Russ?
No, I was going off of what you said from last week or the week before the show.
Yeah, it was a narrative. I was like, that's the narrative.
Okay. No. That's my only thing. I didn't know. I wasn't saying that to be a fact or true statement. I was going off of what you said. That's all.
Okay.
That's all.
Hey, we got two more guests that called in. You off mute. One of them T, and I think one of them might be what?
T.
Yeah.
Oh no. Hey,
yeah, I'm here.
Twan? Hey, I hope that's Twan for real, Slim.
Yeah. Hey, look, man.
Yeah, that's what.
Hey, look, man.
Because you were talking about KD, that's why he called in. Because when he heard the KD slander, he called in.
I ain't got that shit. I ain't got that.
Go ahead, Wet. Run it off, Wet.
Go ahead, Wet.
Motherfucker. Yeah, nobody wanted to play with Russ. That's why they couldn't get free agents the whole time KD was down that motherfucker.
My man. Hey, that's my man. Thank you, Wet. Thank you.
Paul Gasol said, no, thank you. I'll rather go play with the fucking Bulls than to come deal with Russ. It was a couple other people that was like, nah, man, we good on that. Motherfucking KD waited that shit out for 9 years. You want to talk about performances? KD been calling that nigga since the 2011 Western Conference playoff run when they was blasting all that shit going on with Memphis.
Preach to him, Pastor. Preach to him.
All he kept saying was Skip Bayless stupid. It ain't Russell's fault. That's my man. This and the third. Okay, cool. You want to bring up the 2016 run? All right. Russ shot 35% from the fucking floor, and he led that shit in turnovers. I don't give a fuck about some triple double. That shit don't add up to wins. KD didn't play that well either, but you're not going to sit here and just put that shit on KD, and that's why he left. No. I'm getting tired of these sports center highlight ass niggas, man. If you ain't watching since Seattle, I don't want to hear that shit. I really don't. Like, niggas be talking crazy, and I'm tired of it. I'm here. I want all that. I want all that.
Calm down, bro. Hell, I was waiting for him because you know when you talk about KD, he in the building all the time.
I knew he would call in. I knew he came right in the stream.
So when you want to talk about KD, I'm not just like. I'm not saying that KD's not a great player. Listen. I'm not. I listen to you talk. I can't talk.
No, because I heard you talked a lot, and you was on that nigga under the bus. They're trying to get some Russ shit on. Nah, Russ cool. Yeah, he finally what he playing like this year is what KD was trying to get him to do the past 3 years he was there. Shit wasn't working. That motherfucker wanted to get his shit off down the stretch, and he was missing shots. Simple. Understand that this man won 4 scoring titles, and yet he was still second in shot attempts to his fucking point guard. You serious?
Exactly.
You serious?
Exactly.
Oh, nigga, you ain't say that. Don't say no damn exactly. You ain't say that.
I didn't say it, but that's fact though. Hey, no.
JaVale's the same person that said the Washington Wizards was just as good as OKC.
We ain't talking about the Wizards right now. We ain't talking about the Wizards right now.
Yeah.
We talking about fucking. I've been saying this shit for 4 or 5 years, bro. Don't come to me with that shit. I had arguments with my man Bowman, who love motherfucking this man just like you do. I've been saying the same shit. I've been saying the same thing. So don't come to me, but I ain't been saying it. I'm just rebutting and agreeing with what Twan say, because I know he love KD. He a fan of KD. So don't tell me what I haven't been saying. Don't nobody want to fucking play with this motherfucker. He's a great scorer. He gets off. He does all the things. But I've been saying the same thing. Understand that. He's a scorer. He's not a point guard. He's not a facilitator.
We got the boxing gloves on their head today.
Woo.
Yeah, they ready to fight today.
Man,
the gloves on today.
757-266, you off mute.
What up, Hawk?
What up, baby? Hey, go ahead and finish, Wet.
I got a question. Out of all the years that Russ has been there, what is this, year 10 for him? Because this year 11 for KD. All right, yeah. How many free agents have willingly come down there outside of Carmelo Anthony? Paul George was traded there. Oladipo was traded there. Shit, no, who else? Everybody was traded there.
Yeah,
rebuttal.
but I mean,
rebuttal.
you gotta think about small market too, killer. Nobody want to play OKC. Who wants to go to OKC willingly other than Carmelo?
Yo, they still millionaires. That small market narrative is overrated. That small market narrative is overrated, man.
It makes sense.
It's overrated. It's overrated. You still gonna get your.
And yet they still can't get nobody to come in there.
That's overrated, man.
JaVale, if it's overrated, then name small market teams that get big stars every summer, willingly.
Okay, so
or at least in the race.
Okay.
The Washington.
And then not just OKC. Who's going to Milwaukee? Who's going to all the other places willingly?
See, again, there you go. You want to bring up
who's going to Orlando? Who's going to all small spots? I'm just saying, you can't say that the small market. You can't say the small market is irrelevant.
But you're going to get your NBA salary regardless. So,
no, you're not.
Nobody gives a fuck about endorsements like that. Like for real.
You didn't answer my question, sir. I'm not going to let you off that easy.
No, I'm not trying to avoid your question.
Why they don't give a damn about endorsements?
But it's not about the market. The best
Why
teams are in the bigger market. It's not about the market. It's not about being in a small market.
Why would you?
Not everybody. Not everybody has that luxury to get.
Okay, so why did KD come to Washington?
Hold on.
Why did KD come to Washington?
So hold on. So, see, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear why KD didn't come to Washington because he's in San Francisco, the Bay Area. That's a large market. It wasn't like he went to a small market.
He could have went to New York.
He's about to go to New York. He's about to go to New York in a couple of fucking weeks.
And New York's a big market. New York's a big market.
I'm talking about before he went to Golden State. Before he went to Golden State, he could have went to New York.
I'm not killing myself.
He could have went to New York.
There's only a few huge markets in the NBA, and he wanted to talk. He wanted to bring Washington up. There's only 3 or 4 markets bigger than Washington. So don't act like don't bring Washington up and try to make a point because there's only L.A., New York, Miami, or whoever else we said, Philly. There's only like 3 or 4 markets bigger than Washington.
Chicago,
I wasn't saying anything about Washington.
Hey,
Chicago.
Okay, Chicago. Yeah, okay.
The market.
Say that again.
The reason he didn't go to Washington had nothing to do with the market. It was something personal outside of basketball. I knew that from the jump because I'm tied in. So that's why he didn't go to Washington. So that argument, well, why didn't he go to Washington? Throw that shit out the window because it's personal.
Okay.
It's nothing with a market.
But you agree markets play a role, though, Twan, right?
To a degree. But at the same time, when you talk about OKC and you talking about them in their prime coming off an NBA Finals, you should be able to get that one missing piece as a free agent, and they telling you, nah, I'm good, and they'll go somewhere else where the team is weaker. It's a gift and a curse. At that time, wasn't nobody really fucking with Russ like that. Outside of KD taking up for him and the teammates that, you know what I'm saying, the organization having his back. Because you see the everybody else killed him. But everybody always rode with him.
Okay.
Well, at that time, after the finals, right? You know, when they ended up letting go of Harden, whatever, right? Even though I'm not going to sit there and fault them for losing, I feel like the biggest reason they even lost to the Heat was because Harden didn't even show the fuck up. If Harden would have showed up,
so
OKC would have had a championship.
Come on, James Harden he wasn't even the starter at the time. He was like a 6-man, right?
Ease up, JaVale. Ease up. That finals, it was hard. That finals.
What are you talking about? Are you serious?
Ease up, JaVale. We can't blame KD for the finals. You can't blame KD. He
had 30 points easily.
Who cares about starting? It's all about the clutch. You don't win a game from starting.
I understand that. But I'm glad you said that because
then on top of that, why everybody keep overlooking the fact that for the last 6-7 years, James Harden and Russell Westbrook been number 1 and number 2 in turnovers.
Only Westbrook is in that narrative. They never talk about James Harden.
James Harden and Russell Westbrook number 1 and number 2. And me and you, we had that conversation.
Yeah, we had that conversation. They always talk about Westbrook and turnovers, which I wear, but they don't never talk about Harden. They never talk about his turnovers.
They may not do it in the media, but in the barbershop, yeah, they do.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
and on top of that,
like, amongst us, yeah.
And on top of that, they turning it over in the clutch situation.
Yeah, that's
like
a
if
fact.
I'm KD, I'm getting upset with Russ too because Russ is turning the ball over in the clutch.
That's a good point. That's a great point.
But you can't absolve KD like he hasn't had his opportunities though. Like, come on, man. Like through everything with Russ, whatever.
Let me tell you something.
That dynamic.
Let me tell you something. I can live with a missed shot. I can live with a missed shot. I can't live with a dude just throwing the ball away. When you turn it over, you're taking away our opportunity, especially in the clutch. Like, so you can't overlook the fact that this guy's throwing the ball away. Oh, well, we just gonna point at the guy who's shooting all the time.
And that's what I feel about the situation when it comes to this the 30 point per game or plus that Harden has done. And I like Harden for real. And anybody who knows me will tell you that even though I'm a UVA fan, when Harden was at Arizona State, I said this man's gonna be special. And then he happened to go to a team where he wasn't gonna get the touches because of Westbrook and Durant. If Harden had went to a team other than OKC, his first rookie year, his first contract, he would have been doing this a long time ago.
Okay, I'm asking you a question right now.
Hold on.
Let me ask you a question.
Management did that. Go ahead.
I'm not saying it was his
when they went to the finals. When they went to the finals, who was handling the ball in the clutch when they went to the finals?
So that negates.
No, it was James Harden.
If you are a Westbrook fan, listen. You asked me a question, I'm going to answer you. If you are a Westbrook fan, that negates everything you can say about Westbrook.
How it does? When James Harden left and Russell Westbrook took over the same thing.
No, James
Harden got locked up. James Harden got locked up by Mario Chalmers in the finals. I don't want to hear that shit.
Do you guys even remember? Hold on. Anybody
that was locked up by Mario Chalmers.
Do you remember anything that my man did at Arizona State?
I don't care about Arizona State, dog.
I do.
Listen.
But from what I remember, for as long as he had been with Houston, and he always fucked up or nut up when it comes to having a game on the line. Come on, man. You're not going to zell Harden from that.
Listen. Bottom line is the best shooter, one of the best shooters we ever seen, get a ball to KD in the clutch. Period.
You talking about Steph?
I'm talking about Steph. I'm talking about Clay. Whichever one you want to talk about. Both of them going to get a ball to KD in the clutch to go close the game out. Russell Westbrook did not do that. Any argument?
I don't hear nobody saying nothing. I don't hear nobody saying anything about that.
Back then, Russell wasn't a closer back then. Hell no, he wasn't a closer back then. Nobody's arguing that.
No. I'm not talking about him being a closer. I'm talking about he wasn't
a closer back then, but he was still. He didn't give him the chance or the opportunity.
He didn't give KD the ball.
Who, Russ did?
Is what I'm saying.
Ho. You know both of them shit to bed that last series.
Hold on.
Versus Golden State when they came back.
No. I'm talking about the finals. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the finals. Yeah. Well, we know Harden ain't wanted to shoot.
Yeah, Harden ain't show up, but then Russ wouldn't give KD the ball.
Oh, I'm not disputing that at all.
KD averaged 30 in the finals.
And then that's fine. KD can average 30 whenever he wants to.
I think we all identify. It's
quality of shot.
I think Twan said the realest thing. Twan said this is the Westbrook we see today is the Westbrook that KD wanted to see the whole time. So that was my purpose
mm-hmm.
of the show today was how come we can't reverse the narrative when Westbrook is actually showing a better Westbrook this year? Somebody got it.
That's not what we do. That's not what you do with sports. That's not what you do. If you're one way, you're going to be one way like that forever. Like Mike didn't go through 8 years of not getting to the playoffs or not winning, not getting a chip. Everybody remember when Mike got a chip. Nobody remember before Mike didn't get a chip. Like, nobody remember that. You can't grow as a player nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Microwave system.
Russell Westbrook had to do something different in order to progress to the finals, in order to get deeper into the finals.
That's true.
His style of play that he has right now is that he was doing at first was not going to win. And the narrative on him was you can't win playing with him. It ain't that guys didn't like playing with him, just you can't win playing with him.
Okay.
So whose streak is I guess maybe
more impressive.
The triple double streak is going to be better. But I mean, what's better? Because is James Harden's 30-point game streak or is Westbrook doing his triple double thing? Because I'm not a Westbrook fan.
You know why? Because in D'Antoni's system, I know a lot of guys. I can name a lot of guys in D'Antoni's system that'll average 30 a night easily.
No, because in my opinion is I feel that, and just my opinion, if Russell Westbrook would go to another team and be, or maybe even stay with OKC and be willing to play the two, he could be a straight scorer. I mean,
but he has been the two his whole life. He has been the two his whole life until he got to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So he's going from playing the two, learning how to play the one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It took him.
Unfortunately,
I agree with what you're saying, but when he got to the NBA, when he got at that point guard position, his mentality in the game didn't change to him. He just wants to be a scorer, but he can still play. He can rebound. He can assist, but he's a scorer. Like he's a scorer. That's what he does. He puts the ball in the bucket.
Here's the thing for me. All that is cool for 82 games. Where are these dudes in the playoffs? Where are these great numbers in the playoffs?
Playoffs is different, man. We talk about that every year. We talk about that.
But when it comes to the
NBA,
what I'm saying is, if you put guys on. If you put guys up,
they don't care about the playoffs, bro. They care about the regular season.
If you putting guys, okay then. So why are we putting these guys in such an elite status if they're not showing up when the money counts?
No, I'm not saying I am, but I agree with you. What you're saying.
I think
his numbers.
The reason they get that status. The reason they get that status is because of what they're doing. It's a now thing. That's the thing. What you got to understand is the league. With the league, it's a now thing. It's what they're doing now, and the fact that they're doing this now over a period of time. That's why it's so in demand. That's why it's on top of the news headlines. That's why James Harden 30 points is gonna stay on top of the news headlines.
That's cool and all, but right now, in my opinion, this is just my personal opinion. I think James Harden just playing to be the MVP.
I agree with you.
He's not playing to win a championship. No. And Kobe came out and said it last week. You can't win with that style.
And he agreed with Kobe.
Agree.
He agreed with Kobe.
He agreed with him because that's not his agenda. His agenda isn't to win. His agenda is to win the MVP.
Yeah, but he said that before the season started. He wanted to win. He wanted to win it again this year. He said that.
And James Harden gets more attempts because of the time that
James Harden spends a lot of time
Chris
at the
Paul
free throw.
Okay, so I remember saying if you average 90 touches a game,
but
you averaging 90 touches a game, and you shoot the ball 30 times. I mean, what should you expect?
Yeah, that's my point.
But you got to understand, he shoots 15 free throws. If you shoot 15 free throws,
and that's the
issue with the 13.
That goes down.
Exactly. It goes down. Yeah. That's why his game suffers because they don't give him those little touch fouls.
And the past month and a half, 2 months, he's been playing without Trevor Ariza, and that's 10 to 15, 20 shots. that's left.
You mean Chris Paul? You mean Chris Paul?
I'm not doing this.
You said Trevor Ariza.
No, I'm not doing this.
Yeah. No. I mean, since Chris Paul has been there.
Yeah, that's why he's
entitled to it. He's entitled to it.
That's why, JaVale. You made it great. I knew what point you meant, but he had to get you for that.
He's entitled to it.
I know the okay.
I mean, but it's just that. So for me personally,
hold on, what would you say?
I know OKC's front office got to kick themselves in the ass for how people have panned out and the picks that they've had, the choices that they made. Because when y'all went back to the fact that Russell Westbrook had played the 2 all his career before he got drafted, you do realize that next year in the draft, the only reason they took James Harden is because they wanted Steph Curry, and he told them, "I'm the point guard. Y'all better not draft Steph Curry."
Ooh.
That's the only reason they took Harden. And then after the finals, the difference with them signing Harden to the extension was only $4 million. They were supposed to trade him to D.C. They didn't trade him to D.C. for that pick. That pick turned out to be Bradley Beal. So in turn, they could have had Bradley Beal instead of having Kevin Martin, Jeremy Lamb, and Adams. Now, Adams turned out okay for what they do, but OKC front office, they got to take some fault for some of this shit that's going on down there too.
Hey, wait, I want to ask you a question. I want to ask you a serious question.
Yeah.
Right now. I mean, but regardless of.
Hey, get to the question.
Hey, Hawk, calm down, man. I'm doing this.
My fault.
Coming out of college, who would you have rather had, Bradley Beal or James Harden, as a 2 guard, as a 2?
You said coming out. Hold on. You said coming out of college?
Yeah,
James Harden.
Oh man, you off the chain right now.
James Harden.
I'm off the chain, or Wet is off the chain.
You said James Harden. You try to curve it right now. I thought you were going to ask other questions.
James Harden. Oh, listen. James Harden played multiple years. Bradley Beal played 1.
So what?
Your point?
What you mean? So what?
What's your
what?
We're trying to get to the point.
We trying to figure out what you're talking about.
Where's the punchline now?
Every day
you bring up these
I just want nobody cares about these wizards.
Again, I'm not talking about punchline. I don't care about punchline. I don't care about punchline.
I mean, you can only base things off a guy's college career to a certain degree, though.
James Harden played 2 years of college, but he was still 19 when he got drafted.
Bradley Beal was 23.
That was the difference. He couldn't have been 19. He couldn't have been 19.
He was 17.
Why?
His birthday's in August.
But that was the difference. Hold on. That was the difference, right? You didn't have to stay. You could have come out right away when James Harden came out of high school, correct?
Nah, he still had to do a year.
Man, what's your catch about this damn Bradley Beal question? You beating around the bush.
Because Bradley Beal stayed at Florida for 1 year.
So that means you would have took Bradley Beal? You would have took Bradley Beal is what you saying.
I asked a question.
So hold on, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me you was thoroughly impressed with Bradley Beal when he was at Florida?
He was a top 5 pick. Yes, he was.
We know that, but I'm asking you, did he impress you?
He was impressive. What you're trying to get fucking likes and people to fucking jump in on you. He was impressive. He was a top 3 pick.
It was nothing.
Listen, what you're saying.
I'm sorry, but I mean,
don't matter. Was he a top 3 pick?
You saying that he's a top 5 pick because you're a fan of Bradley Beal. But watching Bradley Beal in college, ain't nobody gonna say, "Oh man, he was just foul."
Bradley Beal would have been a top 3 pick if the Wizards hadn't had that pick.
Who was the number 1 pick in the draft? Who was number 1 pick in the draft that year?
Let's see.
Who's the number 1 pick in the draft?
Because there's a lot of guys that get drafted high because the draft be trash.
Let's see.
Yeah,
2009 NBA draft. Blake Griffin. Number 1. Hakeem Thabit was number 2. James Harden number 3.
Oh wow, that says a lot right there. That says a lot right there.
Hold on. Tariq Evans was 4. Ricky Rubio was 5. Johnny Lynn was 6, and then Steph Curry was 7. Jordan Hill was 8. Yeah.
You know what? That is a where are they now draft.
And where's Bradley Beal? So what are you saying? So
hold on.
So
Hakeem Sadiq was the number 2 pick in that draft.
Makes no sense. What you saying makes no sense.
What you saying makes no sense. Hakeem Sadiq was the number 2 pick in that draft.
Okay, so I'm talking about the players who are still in the NBA right now.
That was Harden draft. That wasn't Beal draft.
That was Harden draft.
I'm sorry. I thought that was Bill's draft.
Here's
Bill's draft. My bad.
Here's Bill's draft. Anthony Davis was number 1. This 2011. 2012. My fault. Anthony Davis. Then you had Michael Kidd-Gilchrist number 2. Bradley Beal was number 3, and then Deion Waiters 4. Thomas Robinson 5, and Damian Lillard was 6.
Who's the best player? Who's the best player? Hey, if anybody on here says that Damian Lillard is any player that's better than Bradley Beal,
He better than Bradley Beal.
And what I say? He's better than Bradley Beal because he controls the ball. But what Bradley Beal has done. Okay, listen.
Stop it.
Are you
going
to listen?
Hold on. Let him finish. I know what you're about to say. Let him finish. Keep going, JaVale.
You know what I'm about to say?
I know you about to blame John Wall.
Has had to share the ball with John Wall.
I knew he was going to blame John.
If Bradley
wait a minute.
What you saying?
You put Bradley Beal on the pedestal when Kidd-Gilchrist was drafted over top of him?
Again, and Bradley Beal
have you
is still
seen
better than Michael Kidd-Gilchrist right now.
Have you ever seen Kidd-Gilchrist jump shot?
Yo, you tripping.
I ain't gonna lie, that was Michael Jordan's fault.
That boy got a damn Greg Maddox jumper. That boy got the curveball jumper. His arms be curving.
that was
so I'm not saying Damian Lillard is not
Wes said that was
a great player.
That was Jordan's fault. That's the same guy that drafted Adam Morrison in the top 2. That's Jordan's fault.
Oh, the mustache? God damn. Hey, Kobe said that's the best practice player he ever been around in his life was Adam Morrison.
Hey man, they ain't pretty good, man.
The diabetes got the Adam Morrison too.
Hey, Hawk, we gotta move on because we gotta get off this wizard talk, man. That trash can Washington D.C.
All right,
stuff, man.
Let's talk about LeBron. Man. Let's talk about LeBron James. They under 500. Will LeBron James be first team All NBA this year?
Yep. Better yet, is LeBron James making the playoffs this year?
I ain't even want to get to that. Thank you, Wack. That was my ace caller right there.
We're gonna make the playoffs.
As of today, on February 13th, Giannis and Paul George have the best 2 seasons out of any players in the league.
Well, Paul George a 2, right? Well, yeah, he a
3. Yeah, he a 3.
2, 3, 3.
He a 3. He a 3. Giannis and Paul George, as of today,
he's at 2
have
really,
had the
but
best
they
2.
still got James Harden up there.
They've had
it's
the
gonna
best
be James
2
Harden,
seasons
Paul George, Giannis, Kevin Durant, and Steph.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how Kevin Durant can get in there. You know they're gonna put a center. Somebody gonna be short. Kevin Durant ain't gonna get in. They're gonna put Steph in.
And B gonna sneak in.
I expect LeBron to be LeBron after the All-Star break.
Because LeBron missed a lot of games.
Yeah, LeBron missed a lot of games. I don't think he's gonna get there because of that. He missed so many games, and the Lakers trash can juice.
The media gonna find a way to get him there.
He gonna sit.
Who is that?
They're gonna find a way to get him. They're gonna find a way to get him in there.
If the Lakers keep playing like this, LeBron is gonna have a lot of quote unquote load management down the stretch of the season. You can bet that.
Giannis and Paul George have been the best 2 players up to this point of the season. Giannis and Paul George. It's not even close.
Hey.
Terrence better make a call to L.A. Right now.
I got a question, man. Y'all put Steph Curry first team over Westbrook and All NBA if OKC hold and be the top 3 seed?
Yes, because OKC's team overall is not as good as Oakland or I call them Oakland.
They're not supposed to be, man.
But I'm saying so that makes so you're laughing, but that makes what Westbrook does better. He's not on a team as good as Golden State. So why are you fucking laughing? Why are you laughing?
Damn, JaVale,
why are you so upset, man?
Get on his ass.
Why you so upset, man? Why you so hot?
No, because you laugh like every time Hawk say something against what I say, you fucking laugh. But I make sense, nigga. You laugh about everything.
What are you talking about?
I
like to laugh.
Golden State has a better. Golden State has a better team.
That's what I do.
Golden State has a better team than OKC.
They are.
I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. I'm not a funny type dude like that.
That's not a debate, JaVale. We laugh every day on the show. Don't get hostile. Chill. Take a chill pill. Relax. Golden State's better. Yes. Steph is gonna be number one over Russ. It's gonna happen like that. That's how it happens every year. Get over it. Come on, man. Tighten up. You upset for nothing.
Hey, Hawk. Hey, can we talk about the trash juice? Can we talk about the trash juice that is Joe Flacco? How he's going to Denver?
Let's talk about Joe Flacco. Let's talk about how
I appreciate that trade though.
Let's talk about how John Elway falls in love with quarterbacks that are 6'6" and above. Unless you talking about Case Keenum last year, you talk about Brock Osweiler, who was 6'7" coming out of college, took him. You talk about what's the other boy that was Paxton Lynch, 6'7", reached and got him, and now he going for a 6'6" over the hill veteran, thinking that's Peyton Manning part 0.0, like the defense gonna carry them again. Because the year that Peyton Manning balled out, they lost in the Super Bowl. The year Peyton back gave out on them, they won the Super Bowl. So he got to realize, hey man, sometimes the football gods control who won the Super Bowl, because that year they won the Super Bowl, they weren't supposed to win it. I mean, they were terrible on offense. Well, what y'all think, man, about Joe Flacco?
Who is Joe going to throw to? That's my main question.
Emmanuel Sanders, he tore his Achilles the last month of the season.
Again.
He'll probably be ready. He'll probably be ready. Again. I don't know. I could pull up their roster and see, but everybody gonna be like night owls and saying, "Who is that?" But we'll see. They are in the NFL though. At the end of the day.
Oh yeah, NFL, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
But what you made a point, and I don't know, man. It's like I don't know. I think Elway gets a lot of chances because of his playing career.
His Hall of Fame, yeah, of course.
But when it comes to him being a GM, he's lost. He's missed on a lot of players.
You know what I say, Elway? He got a championship. At every level, he's been the head of football operations, and I was employed by him playing arena ball, and we won a championship. Then he got the Broncos. He got a championship. So he has that on his resume. So that gives him that, like Stephen A. say, that cachet to do these type of maneuvers. You know what I'm saying? It do, man.
So the big move that was made today, Case Keenum is probably going to be
cut your radio down. Cut your iPad down, JaVale. I know that's you because you lurking in the stream.
No, that's not me, bro. I got my phone off. I'm on my house phone. That's not me, bro.
Oh, okay. I was just messing with you. I don't like all that damn giggling. I ain't no giggler, goddammit. Stop laughing. I ain't no comedian. I ain't Dave Chappelle. You mean?
Oh. Hey, cause actually, Hawk, I've been in the gym for the past week, bruh. Every day, I'm ready to come to the Ville. Hey, I'm gonna be there Saturday morning, bruh. I'm gonna be there Saturday morning.
Hey, T, he coming on Saturday. That means you got to come out of retirement. You could show him your defense.
Ain't no problem at all.
Hey T, I like you, bro. Don't take it personal. I don't take it personal.
Hey, look. One thing you don't never have to worry about is me taking anything personal. I am a trash talking college fan. Listen, that shit don't bother me. I'm gonna tell you right now. Hey, I meet you at the 50.
Hey yo, enough all this soft ass apologies. What AB doing next year?
You said where he going?
What Antonio Brown going? Not Adrian Broner, who he gonna fight next. I'm talking about what Antonio Brown going next year.
He going East Pennsylvania. That's where he going.
To the Eagles?
Oh, you know what that is, huh, JaVale? You know that location, don't you? Why?
Hey,
yeah.
I mean, that's the first I heard that. Hey, but for real, right before I got on, I was looking on the net.
And you see it?
I heard that the Texans gonna offer Brown
Le'Veon Bell
and Le'Veon Bell. If the Texans get both of them, it's gonna be a problem in the AFC.
It's a wrap.
It's gonna be a problem.
It's a wrap.
They got to keep the shine up right.
If you get Antonio Brown to go on the opposite side of the other avatar they got over there from Clemson.
Oh, and don't forget the young boy from Notre Dame. You put him in the slot with all that speed if he can stay healthy.
Oh yeah, well he tore his ACL at the end of the year though, right?
Yep.
Again.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to keep the shine up right though.
If the Texans get both of them, it's gonna be a problem. But I heard also Antonio Brown want to go to San Francisco for what I don't know what the fuck ever reason.
I know
he
why.
want to play with your coach. He want to play with your offensive-minded guru coach and goddamn Garoppolo that everybody's hyping.
He want to get his touches. He ain't trying to go nowhere with the money.
But he got the most. Did you see Hawks post a couple hours ago? He got the most touches, the most catches, the most touchdowns. He already got that. So
I know.
He can't go anywhere else. He's gonna get more.
Hey, look. But remember what I said earlier? It's a now thing with Antonio Brown. So when they lose game and he don't get touches, that's when he talks about his touches. But when they win games and he don't and him and Juju can have around the same amount of touches, of receptions and targets, and it won't be no beef. But when they lose, and that happens, that's when it's a problem.
Talk that talk.
That's it's a now thing. It's a now thing. It's perception with him. That's big on him because he feel like if I had one more target, we could have won the game.
So how many years does he have left? Because he's 30, right? 30, 31 right now, right?
The
so
way he
how
takes
many
care of his body, I give him about 3 or 4 high level seasons. The way he takes care of his body.
33, top out at 33, give or take. So somebody can take a chance.
What do you get for him?
Hey, that's a great question.
You can't get a first round pick. You can't get a first round pick for him.
A bad team will give him a first.
Hey, look, the Steelers not gonna trade him for less than a first. You
shouldn't.
Somebody's gonna have to wow the Steelers for them to trade him.
It's because his age.
Like, huh?
He's 30.
He's 30. It's 31. Age, right?
Yeah, I think production kills that though. You got to look at his numbers from last year. That matters.
It doesn't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when he still produced without Le'Veon Bell.
Hey,
that's what I'm telling you. You just made my point.
So JaVale, if you're considered the consensus number 1 receiver in the NFL, don't you want, if you're the Steelers, a first round pick?
No, not a first round pick because.
If you're the Steelers?
No, because Patterson for the Cardinals could have garnered that as well, and nobody was willing to do that because I feel a shutdown corner is just as valuable as a top wide receiver, and nobody was willing to give the Cardinals that. You don't think so?
No.
Oh wow.
Receivers hold more value than a DB.
Yeah.
Did Le'Veon Bell garner a number 1 draft pick? No, he didn't.
Le'Veon? Yes, he would. Whoa.
He didn't.
What?
He didn't. I'm saying.
The Steelers wanted the first round pick.
No. Again, you're not listening. You're reacting and responding without listening. The Steelers could have gotten that, but they didn't. They didn't.
That was my main point, bro. My main point was, if you're the Steelers, would you want a first-round pick for Antonio Brown?
Oh, no. Okay. No. I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. Yes, you will want that, but you're not going to garner that. You're not going to give that up for a 30-year-old. You're not going to get a 30-year-old for a first-round pick who is 19 to 21. You're not going to get that.
Hey, I got a question for you, Bill. How about somebody like the Patriots? The Patriots got a bottom first-round pick. You don't think they just get it away from Antonio?
Now you want to change narratives like you like to say. That's different. The Patriots are a different beast. They're a different heritage.
It's the first round pick, though, right?
Right, for the Patriots, yes. But you can't do that with 29, 30 other teams. No, you can't. You can't do that.
Why?
You can't do that.
I'll give you.
Because you can't.
Go ahead. Keep going.
Listen. This is the thing. AB might
3-1
not
you off you.
Right now, AB might not get a first round pick, but they'll get a second in another round, in a mid round pick. And the only reason is because AB he been in the media with that domestic stuff, and then with the reckless driving stuff, so that adds on too.
So here's my thing: if I'm a team that has a pick in the 20s, the low half of the first round, I'll do that up for AB.
Absolutely.
If it's 15 and above, I'm not. But the lower tiers, first round, I will.
If I'm in the 20s, that means I was either in the playoffs or right on the cusp of the playoffs.
Exactly.
And AB
how much
makes
is he worth,
my team better.
You got to also think how much is he worth? Yeah, because you got to pay the rest of that contract too.
Yep.
That he just got last year.
Yeah, you definitely do. You're right.
The Steelers taking a big hit too. That's how you know that's a red flag too. They willing to take that big cap hit to get rid of them.
Yeah.
But 3-1-0 was good. What you got to add? We're talking about a lot of different topics.
I'm literally just tuning in. You're talking about Anthony Brown getting traded or asking for a trade?
Antonio.
Yeah.
How old is Antonio Brown right now? Still 20?
Antonio is 30. He's
31.
going to be 31 by next season. July 10th is his birthday.
Yeah, I mean, what is he worth? I mean, I would definitely say he has at least 2 more elite years left in him. I think he doesn't have like elite level size, but he has elite level footwork. I'm kind of with you. I think if you have a lower level first round pick, probably worth it. But I think the only way that I'm trading for him is if I'm either the Dallas Cowboys and I'll trade for literally anyone with any asset that I have, no matter what it is, or if I'm like a team that is maybe 1 to 2 pieces away. Like I would hope and pray that they don't trade him to the Patriots. Don't think they will do that.
To the Patriots? You just said the Patriots?
They better not trade him to the Patriots. I just don't want that to happen because then he'll be good for the next 15 years.
They won't trade him to the Patriots or within the division.
I think they're going to trade to the NFC.
You know who I'd love to
take
see
him
go to, even though I doubt it will happen, would be the Browns. They're not going to send him to the Browns.
Oh, my God. That would be crazy. That would be crazy.
Hey,
Kareem Hunt too?
Hey, Hawk, for real, what the Browns done with Kareem Hunt, I think it was ingenious because I'm not the defense of the past 2 years have been top 10, top 12.
It's been good. Yep, and Denzel Ward is that dude. He nice.
Yeah. Hey, and Mayfield.
He's a problem.
Mayfield probably should have. I'm not gonna say he should have been, but he was the top 2 or 3 offensive rookies of the year on the offensive side of the ball. Like I think the Browns are gonna be good, man. And Kareem Hunt, he's gonna have to sit out 3 or 4 games, 4 games at the most. You know what I'm saying? But he's gonna come back. He's gonna be he's from Ohio, and like I said the other day, the GM that drafted him with KC, he's at Cleveland now. Like, the Cleveland are going to be legit. And Big Ben is on his way out. I mean, he's a great quarterback.
Coming back, though?
No, I understand that. But I'm talking about as that whole division pans out. Big Ben is on his way out.
Kareem Hunt, I definitely like that pickup a lot. I thought in terms of just pure football, it was a smart move. I have a hard time calling it genius because based off pure talent, I mean, anyone should be picking up Kareem Hunt. I just man, when you have a video out there of you doing what that guy did, like, it's tough to it's tough to bring him back in 6 months. But, like, in terms of pure football, it was a very good decision, and there's not a lot of downside for the Browns in doing that.
So in your opinion and your observation, was there a whole lot of doubt in what the Redskins done? I'm just asking because I've only talked to you for the past week or two, but I've said the same thing. Was there any doubt in what the Redskins done with Reuben Foster? Because he hasn't been charged of anything. He hasn't been found guilty of anything. And the same individual and the same woman in his first situation was found to be not a credible individual. So
I think what you need to do.
I'm not trying. Listen. I'm not trying to be a troll. I'm just asking because I
He just want to talk about the Redskins. That's all. Don't mind
Come on,
him.
Hawk.
He is serious about the question.
No.
Right there, the Redskins he loves it.
You know what the thing with this is, though? I actually think you make a really good point, and I think the danger with the "have they been proven guilty yet" point is that it can be really used both ways. Like, sometimes Goodell will do things to people, and I look at it and I think, man, there is not evidence. There is nothing showing that this guy did this. He could have been accused by anyone of anything. You can't just suspend a person without giving them their just due. But then there are situations where there's like a video of something actually happening, and the reality is for the justice system to actually play itself out, man, that takes like 3 years. So, like, do you let someone who, like, very clearly did something, like, you just have to think about it like being at your own private workplace, right? Like, if there was a video of me punching a woman in the face or something, right? I may be able to find me a great lawyer to get me off and not get me punished, but my work would probably take a look at that video and say, peace, you're out. Like, you're out, especially if it was, like, released publicly. And so, like,
I don't think they would.
It's tough, right?
I don't think they would, bro. I don't think they would.
You don't think so?
Hey, look. Hey,
JaVale,
let me give you. I'm gonna give you something right quick. So I know in Charlotte, right, he got charged with something and was found not guilty, but he ended up in crime time, and his job gave him the X. Like, out of there. As soon as they saw crime time.
The thing is about crime times is they only go by what you're arrested for.
And
so
that's
when
fine.
When it's in the paper,
that's what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying, but when it's in crime times on the paper, it's not about your conviction; it's about your arrest.
That's what I'm saying. It's that simple. That simple charge got him fired. It wasn't a simple charge, but he got found out guilty, and he got off. But he lost his job as soon as crime time was released. That's what I'm saying. So it's not. It's what I'm saying is, what he's trying to say is PR side of things can kill an organization.
But it's
too.
However,
you know what I mean.
I don't like to say, but however, what was your man African American or was he Caucasian?
No, and like, look, I think.
He was a bad guy.
That's
all
that matters.
Like, everything you guys
are saying,
matters. I think, like,
you don't have to say anything else. That's all that matters.
No, but like 100%. Like, you're not wrong. Like, you're making excellent points. The problem with these kind of things now is that Goodell has done such an awful job. He's been so inconsistent and terrible across the board that when they are justified to maybe do something. Because, look, if I'm running a business and there's a video of my employee hitting a woman, I don't want to go to meetings with that person or introduce that person to a partnership I'm trying to make, or, like, roll into a conference room with someone who, like, I know the person across the table who doesn't know this person or know my company is like, oh, isn't that the person on YouTube who punched a woman in the face, right? Like, there are certain aspects.
Would you feel the same way if the woman that punched the man in the face and it was on video? Would you feel the same way if it was the exact same video, but the narrative
If it was,
if it was Bow Wow, you saw the Bow Wow video.
Right, and the woman had assaulted the man. Would you feel the same way? Honestly, I'm not. I don't know you. But I'm just asking.
No.
Because
I find it hilarious, probably. Right? Like, but that's
society does kind of
my
funny.
point. Like
right.
But that's my point. Is that like you can't unfortunately, businesses, like whether we like it or not, businesses are held accountable by the standards of the day. The standard of the day.
My point is that happens a lot now in society. You have women who get upset, who are angry, and they know, especially over the past 2 or 3 seasons or years of Trump, that it's all about whatever the woman says. It doesn't matter. Like that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? We started with the Kavanaugh, with the Supreme Court justice. Like, he was, women came 25, 30 years after the fact. However, it was, we have to indulge and see if this really happened. You know what I'm saying? And that happened for like 3-4 weeks, a month or so, a month and a half. And then when they went through the whole process, they couldn't find him guilty of anything. So it was fine. And this man is on the highest court in our country. Okay? So when it comes to listen, I'm talking right now. Yeah. So when it comes to the professional athletes, if a female says something, and what's been going on the past year and a half, 2 years, it's always been a black man and a white woman for the most part. So it's not about due process. It's not about finding out facts. It's about, if the woman says something, the man is wrong. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with
the only issue with this is I think we're going to a little too much of an extreme on this, right? Like, we need to be better.
Pardon me. I'm going to allow you. Please.
Dang.
How is it any different? How is it any different?
So this is my personal viewpoint, right? I don't know people's politics or whatever. If you agree with Donald Trump, then you're an idiot, right? Like, if you set your moral standards based off of Donald Trump is doing X, like, so why, like, we shouldn't apply anything Donald Trump is doing ethically, the people he's putting on the Supreme Court, what the Republicans are doing. What they are doing is the bottom of the barrel. They are literally pieces of shit. Like, I'm sorry, there's no other way to explain it. Like, those are the scum of the effing earth, okay? So we need to be better than Donald Trump. Now, where I think massive issues have come in is that you're 100% right. If a woman just accuses a man of doing something and there's no evidence, there's no proof, there's no justification for it, there's no history of similar things, then we can't just jump to conclusions and allow someone to be punished for something that there's no evidence of. Because Roger Goodell punished people just based off of accusations, he set a terrible precedent that kind of drives these conversations today. Like, to me, there is a massive difference, I'm sorry, between an accusation with no evidence and a video of a man punching a woman in the face. Like, there is a difference between that. Like, you make my point for me, and Hulk, I don't know this man, Hulk, but I thank you, and I'm for real, because I'm a political junkie. Like, I love history and I love political science. Like, that's what I live for. I don't understand. No. Hold on. I'm talking to my man. What's your name? What's your man's name? John. Okay. So my point is, I'm not laughing. I'm serious. Like, I'm serious. Like,
man, hurry up, man.
Devell, you out of control today, man.
Hold on. What did I say that was out of control?
I said hustle.
None. Go ahead, JaVale. It's just you just taking a minute.
You said I was out of control. What have I been out of control about?
JaVale, that was me, man. Calm down, relax, man.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Started today. God damn, man. Take the puff out your chest.
But listen, what my man just said is 100% correct.
Yes.
100% correct.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't
care
like
when a female hit a man. We don't care. We can see a female slap a man in the face in the bar, and we like, oh man, what'd he do? But if a man slap a female, man, you got dudes like, man, no, he's just a damn female.
So what's the difference though? I understand that. I understand that. But it's
normal to see a female because it's been instilled in us since birth. Men don't hit women. Not people don't hit people. It's instilled in us that you do not hit a female as a man, and women are taught.
If that was the case, that's how the court should state it, because the courts don't state it that way.
Hey, look,
I think it comes down to.
You ever seen a male going to police station saying they got hit by a female? Because I've seen it in person and how cops laugh at their ass.
I mean, I think it's like, I guess if you're going to analyze it like this, right? Like,
hold on, one more thing, Josh. One more thing, and I'm gonna let you go. One more thing, and also here is the ace card. It's a show on Lifetime that glorifies women snapping on men. And what is it called?
Snap. Got you.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't even go ahead. Whoever got their point, go ahead. Because I just monitor it real short. But go ahead. Let's go.
I guess it's just.
I don't think it's this deep, but go ahead.
Maybe this is an offensive way to look at it, but I think it's true. It's just like, look, man, men are physically stronger than women, right?
I was waiting for you to say that.
And I'm sure that there'd be any number of feminism groups that would take that offensively, but whatever. Like, it is very. Look, Ronda Rousey could beat the shit out of me. I'm not going to say that's not true. But Ronda Rousey is an exception. For the most part, men are stronger than a woman. If a woman hits you as hard as they can, it's annoying. If you punch a woman as hard as you can freaking kill her. Like, I mean, I'm sorry. Like, that's why it's not okay. No? I mean, maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe that's an offensive take, but I don't think it is.
If my boy hit a little dude, I think the eye test also plays a role. If a female is seen as being very, like if Clarissa Shields, the female boxer, if she punches dude in the face in the bar, we gonna feel bad for that dude, and she gonna get in trouble because she's a public figure. But I see what you're saying. Somebody that if it's just a regular Joe. Yeah, the man's gonna be held. Men are held at a higher standard, and that's just how it is. To me, I'm like, everybody need to keep their hands to themselves. Like, don't touch nobody. But Darian, what you got to say, fam? Before we close this up, before we wind this down.
Bruh, I don't even think in this deep. First thing first, the whole thing with Washington, which I do applaud because I think Reuben Foster is a good player. He got fired for being dumb. Because the same chick that got him hung up the first time, got one the second time, and she lied on him again. Okay? So I think Redskins actually did their due diligence, and that's the only reason they picked him up, because I think they already kind of knew that he was going to get off because of his girl. I mean, the same chick. I don't know how good her stuff must be bad fire. But this like the second or third time.
Francois from Florida State had the same chick multiple times. So what's your point?
I'm saying, can you let me finish? Can you let me finish?
I was just trying to. I answered his question. It's the same. The same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same woman. You can't just say because you are involved with the woman or you care for a woman.
I am comparing the issue with Kareem Hunt to the issue with Reuben Foster.
I am as well. So the NFL cannot do that just because any man could love a woman, or it doesn't have to be love. It could be whatever draws you to that woman. It's the same thing. If you haven't harmed or hurt her in any way just because she said something, you should not be fined for your money or anything Just because she said something. Like, you can't do that. You can't do that.
The bottom line, but you got to understand the bottom line of NFL. The bottom line of NFL is money. So if anything that's going to endanger them with views and with sponsors and stuff like that, they're going to cut it. They're going to cut it right off the bat because it's going to affect their bottom line.
Well, you shouldn't be able to do that.
That's when it really comes down to. So, yeah, if you got something negative going on with you, like especially with domestic violence being blown up to the way it is, yeah, every time you hear something, yeah, they're going to
okay, so if a woman, you may be able to call or text the woman in the next 5 or 10 minutes, right? You haven't harmed or hurt her in any way, right? Just listen to me. Just listen to me, okay? And if she wants you to come over to see her tonight, or she wants to come see you and you say no, and then she just calls the police and say you smacked her without any evidence, no marks, no bruises, anything, you should just be able to be suspended from your job for a week or two without pay?
I'm not saying it's right.
Again.
But
again. So at your job, the money you make, it would go to the courts. Mm-hmm. And if you weren't found guilty, there would be no repercussions. Correct?
That's the world we live in.
That's my point.
It ain't fair, but that's what it is.
Even still, you can easily see, even though I'm not saying nothing that Kareem did was right, but you can easily see the man is clearly out of his mind. You know what I'm saying? Clearly. You know. But, I mean.
Hawk still laughing. Hey, Hawk probably got the coolest wife or companion out of all of us. That's why he laughs. He don't got to deal with the dumb shit we got to deal with. For real.
No, my wife ain't about that.
I got to deal with nothing. I don't got to deal with it either. But that's what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna deal with it. That's the thing. I'm not dealing with that crap. Like,
look, let me tell y'all.
Once you start clapping your hands and stuff, I'm out.
Look. If a woman put her hands on me, I'm calling the police. You got to go. I don't care what nobody says.
911 quick as hell.
This is my thing.
And meet him outside like Mike.
Somebody better call 911.
She can punch you in your face 5 times, and you push her and she fall, and scrape her arm. You going straight to jail.
Oh yeah.
Straight to jail. So I'm calling 911. I got them on speed dial. I tell them straight up. Any woman I deal with, I tell them, look, keep your hands to yourself. You going to jail. Straight up. I'm calling the police. You gonna call the police on me? I said, look. And
don't try to make a citizen's arrest either, because that ain't even gonna work.
Nope.
I'm making a citizen's arrest.
Hey look. In the world of smartphones, I turn my smartphone on and I call the police and I'm recording at the same time.
I'm sorry, I ain't gonna record myself getting my ass whooped though. Come on, man, because I ain't getting Bow Wow out here.
I don't care nothing about it. I'm recording.
If I'm gonna be on TV getting my ass whooped, I'm gonna be on Snap. I'm gonna be a living legend. I'm gonna be on Snap. Hawk Dead. They got an episode about Hawk right now.
Hey Hawk, we can't take that PR hit. That's
I
a
can't
PR
take
hit. That's a killer.
They never let me lay that down. I be on the microphone talking trash about my defense. They be like, man, shut your ass up. You got whipped by your ex-wife. Well, see what had happened was. But look, man, we want to wrap this show up, man. We want to wrap the show up.
I got a question for JaVale, though, man.
Go ahead.
One quick one. JaVale, what the hell wrong with you today, man? You've been real hostile today, man.
Nah.
I think I've been good today. Actually.
No, because I'm telling you, I'm gonna add this show too. I got a JaVale. Let's get real hostile video of his sound bites when he be like, "What the F is you mean? What are you talking about? What does that even mean?" Because Josh, look, you say you like Josh JaVale, he hung up. But he was the dude you went off on when we were doing the trade episode. He was the dude that you snapped off. It was him. Yes, it was. It was Josh, dog. Watch. Go see it. It's going to be legendary, and you going to love it. Like my man Loaded Luck say, and you going to love it.
Nah, I mean, I apologize if it was taken that way, but
hey man, you gotta apologize. But you went off on you. I mean, my man got 3 sentences, like 3 words out bad about the Wizards. You was like, man, what the hell does he know? He need to shut the F up.
They had to be doing the OKC and the Russell Westbrook all that. I mean, I'm
no, this is doing the trade episode last Thursday when we were talking about the Wizards.
Last week.
The last week, not today.
No. Last week
you cooked.
You
cooked him.
No,
now you sitting back. Now you sitting back like, polishing your watch.
I thought you were talking about today. No, but that's last week. I was nice.
I mean,
was nice.
You was in bully mode,
popped out today too, man.
No, not today. I everything I said today, I stand by.
I know you told T you ain't about that key and that giggle stuff. I don't do that.
No.
Stop all that key in.
Hey, look, I laugh at JaVale every day, man. JaVale, you better get used to it. As long as the show when you get laughed at.
No, I'm just saying.
JaVale living legend around these parts. Everybody knows JaVale, damn it. If I come on and JaVale ain't the damn guest, they're like, man, it ain't the same. It ain't the same. Where the hell is JaVale at? He got to be in the stream.
And you know, I've been knowing Hawk for the past. I've been knowing who he was, not personally for the past 15, 20 years, bro. But I kind of I make sure my family take care of everything. But my vice is sports.
It is.
Virginia and the Redskins are my vice.
Right,
like that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what anybody else says. I don't care what anybody else says.
Here we go with the
Redskins trash. That's all I got to say about it.
Yeah, the Redskins trash. The Redskins trash. But I would take that from Hawk. I would take that from Hawk because the Eagles won the Super Bowl last year. But anybody else in the NFC East, y'all fucking trash. And when it comes to NCAA basketball, when it comes to NCAA basketball, Virginia has been the...
Stop, JaVale.
Okay.
You got to do. Stop. It's a
Duke. Okay.
You can't say that, JaVale. NCAA basketball.
Virginia was respectful after they beat us, so we got to keep it. We got to keep it G. He
yes, sir. Hey, Darren, do you play ball? Hey, Darren, do you play ball?
Mhm. Not no more. I used to.
Oh, you don't play no more. Okay, well, I'm going to be in the Ville Saturday morning at 7:00, and I'm going. Yeah, sir. Oh, he said 5-7.
Hey, Hawk, listen. If JaVale confirmed he coming up here, I'm there. Just to shut him down.
On Friday, and then I'm gonna let you know, T, and I'm gonna make sure we at the. I ain't gonna say the destination over the air, but I'll let him know where it's at because I don't want too many people showing up that can't ball.
I'm coming to put all types of straps on them.
Man,
I don't care what gym you been in.
Hey,
I don't care who you been shooting
bro. Don't let me strap you up, bro.
I ain't worried about that.
On HD, we might have the IRL like the YouTubers.
You coming to see a bully near you. Come to the port and see a bully.
Yeah.
Ooh. Hey, we say
y'all give y'all shout outs, man. Y'all get your shout outs, man. My wife had to take my daughter to soccer practice. I'm gonna go sneak out Valentine's stuff, so I ain't gotta try to do it tomorrow.
Oh yeah, me too.
Hey, I'll try to tell you.
All right.
But y'all
hey,
get y'all shout outs,
to all the ladies and wives and baby mamas and all the drama. Happy Valentine's Day, and we'll get
all that
up,
domestic violence we talked about. Now we shouting.
I mean, hey, I told you, I had to learn. I had to learn the hard way.
So much, man. I love it. This is unscripted.
I had to learn the hard way.
Hey, all that saying, man, them goddamn women, you keep their hands to themselves. I love y'all. Happy Valentine's Day.
Hey, my shit right now is good, bro. That's the difference. That's the difference what you used to deal with.
Yeah, my man.
That's different. That's different.
Keep it G. My man keeping it G. I love it, dog. Appreciate you, JaVale, as always, bro. And we might get a special show in tomorrow. I'll let y'all know. You know, we might. Who next? Who next with the pleasantry?
Hey man, shout out to everybody today, man. I know I went off today, but like I said, I welcome the smoke. You know what I'm saying? I don't get affected by that stuff. You know, I deal with JaVale all the time, so you know, it really don't be nothing.
He's talking greasy. He can't get back in.
And I mean, hey, shout out to Hart though, because I mean, me growing up, you know what I'm saying? He was probably one of the first players I've seen come to the 757 from Jersey, and was seeing him and Ronald Curry. You know what I'm saying? What kind of actually want to make me want to play football, you know. Those battles between Stevens and Hampton, you know.
There we go.
I ain't mean to tell you age or nothing like that, but I was just,
I'm old. I'm 40, dog. I'm 40 now, man. I embrace it. I embrace the number, bro. I can't help it.
I don't care what nobody say. To this day, I still feel like Ronald Curry is the best quarterback out of 757. And we could debate that another time, though. But that's just me.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. We can get it in.
But,
it's the breaking news. Gerald Miller apparently is getting the Anthony Joshua shot. I just got a notification from Fight Hype.
Easy money.
Wow. He's still ducking. He don't want to see Wilder. But
yeah, they prolong it.
That's another show.
That's another show.
Another show, man.
That's another show.
Hey,
what you got, T? Take us out.
Hey, man. The usual pleasantries, man. Out BallHawk, Able Insurance. If you got insurance, they got your needs. Give them a call. Period.
Hey.
The best insurance agency in Charlottesville. They also in, and you can
let them know. Well, there it is, man.
Listen, the ball.
Hey, you breaking up, man.
If you're not a part of it, be a part of it. You said what?
There you go. The Federales had you breaking up, man.
Yeah.
You must got some Gucci on.
They always they try.
Yeah, T, you breaking up, man. You must have did something wrong. Well, my dog T had to dip up out of here, man. His phone was getting jacked up, but y'all know the motto: "Good is the enemy of great, be great in everything that you do, man." We out of here. Let's go.
I want the whole world spin my record. Cheryl, the hooded styles, check game, stay free records. Oh, shorty girl fit to death in a massaging. Bad news, even be massaging. I got a fitted hip, I be massaging. Pinky rings on my finger, I'm massaging. I got a speedboat concert cause I massage. I coming through about a whole Econo Lodge. I be massaging, I be massaged. I'm coming through with Cadillacs and massaging. Yeah, boats I'm constantly massaging. I got GPSs, I be massaging. I catch croaker fish cause I'm massaging.
At Jared, we know devotion isn't a once-a-year occasion. And once the flowers have wilted and the chocolates have disappeared, you'll still want them to know how much you care. Dare to give a gift that lasts this Valentine's Day with our incredible selection of jewelry. From delicate rose gold to bold black diamonds, Jared has hundreds of pieces under $299 and exclusive collections you won't find anywhere else. Shop online or find a store near you at jared.com and dare to be devoted.
Napa know-how.
Keeping it simple is usually a good thing. And when it comes to rewards programs, keeping it simple is always a good thing. That's why we made the Napa Rewards program effortless. All you need is your phone number to start saving on the parts and tools you need. Then we automatically give you $5 off your next purchase for every 100 you spend. So start saving today with Napa Rewards. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.